Hey, everybody. I hope you're filled with gratitude today. I wanted to share my thoughts for the day, as well as something I'm grateful for and something I'm excited about. But before I do, I wanted to share a clip from our upcoming podcast called Hatching Creativity: Conversations Around Success, Innovation, and Growth. This quick clip, I'm speaking with Lee Povey from Povey Performance. He's a former U.S. Olympic development coach for the USA cycling team.
The people working with you, for you, they want to be recognized. And as you say, if we go to them and say, how does your manager show up? What are the things that you need to do your job better? And then we don't do them, well, then they feel unloved. Because as far as they're concerned, they're now being actively ignored. And there's a difference between being, well, they just don't know what I need, to, okay, now you're actively ignoring me because I've told you what I need and you're still not doing it. So yeah, I completely agree with you. Don't do a survey if you're not going to put the results of it into action.
If you hadn't heard yet, we're going to be releasing our first episodes of the podcast in the beginning of August. You can find it anywhere where you usually find your podcasts, or on YouTube as well. If you're interested in being a guest, please reach out to me directly or contact somebody at Hatch Compliance to set up that conversation. My thought for today is around asking for advice. A lot of times when we ask people for advice, we get defensive. We take what they tell us and then defend our own behavior, as opposed to open-mindedly looking at what they're asking us to do and then either following it completely, following it to some degree, or having a further conversation for clarification on that person's opinion. But here's the thing. We don't want to ask for advice from everybody. We really want to focus on getting advice from people whose opinions we want to hear from. Because if we ask for somebody's advice and then we don't use it, what ends up happening is, as Lee says in this clip, we're actively ignoring. They've given us feedback. They've taken the time to tell us their opinion, and then we chose not to act on it. And what ends up happening is you're going to be a lot less likely to get feedback or good information from that person the next time. A perfect example for this is in your business. If you're doing employee satisfaction surveys or giving your staff opportunities for giving feedback, and they give you feedback, but then you don't act on it, what ends up happening is that person feels like they're not being heard, and they're not going to be as willing to provide feedback and information for you next time you ask. So if you're going to ask people for advice or ask people for feedback, use it. It'll be really helpful in being able to build not only a better business practice for yourself, but a better corporate culture and staff longevity. I hope this is helpful for you. It's something that I try to think about all the time, and hopefully it makes a difference for you. As far as something I'm grateful for, today, I'm grateful for my therapist. Sometimes it's easy and sometimes life is not as easy. And it's really helpful to have somebody that doesn't have an emotionally vested interest in my life to share my thoughts, my feelings, my feedback with, that is going to be able to at least listen, at most be able to give me some guidance on things that I may be able to do or different outlooks that I may be able to have on certain situations. So that's my gratitude for the day. As far as something I'm excited about, I'm building a sauna in my house. For those of you that know me, I'm always trying to do things to try to improve my health, to improve my fitness and my life. The thing that I'm into right now, in addition to taking my ice baths, is I want to build a sauna. So I'm really excited to do that and get to work on it. There's also great satisfaction in building something from scratch, and I'm really excited to do that. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate you listening to these and your feedback. If you ever have anything that you want to share with me, please go ahead and do so. And I look forward to the next time.